All right, I'm going to get ready here. Just a minute, just kind of setting things up. How's everyone doing? Yeah, the mic. Yeah, I actually have it programmed to go through the 6 colors of inks Lorcana. So it's going to cycle through amber, amethyst, ruby, emerald, sapphire, steel. And white was the only thing I could get for steel. So I had fun trying to set that up. Doing all my tweeting and whatnot now. Okay, so this version. There's my YouTube. Let's see. There we go. I'm just doing this. I'm not really trying to make a big old huge stream about this, but I wanted to open it and figured might as well open it on stream, even though everyone's probably got things to do on a Saturday night, right? But this is what I'm doing. All right, where can I put this? All right. So I went and picked up my Trove or my case today. Was waiting for me at the post office. So that was pretty cool. Let me get this here. So I also went to Costco today, and they still had a few of the first chapter collections in stock. Seems massive. So I picked up one more. So I might open that. I might keep it sealed. I don't know yet. And then I got a sealed case of set 10. And a sealed Trove that came in from Best Buy yesterday. So I'm probably going to do the Trove first. I figure the case will take a while, so if everyone wants to watch something real fast, you can get the Trove done real quick. All right. It was a nice rainy afternoon all day today here in Southern California. It was raining the entire time I was out doing errands and whatnot until about 5 minutes before I got home, of course. Let's see. Okay, so this is the Trove. It's got really cool art on the top, on the sides, logo on the bottom. It's got card dividers, lore counter with Arial on it, and dice, which are glow in the dark, which is really cool. In case you ever want, I don't know how you're going to read your cards while you're playing, but glow in the dark dice is pretty cool. Let's see, let's put these over here. I'll put this over there because I'll probably start using that to throw cards into at some point. I got our 8 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What? A bonus pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that's a mistake you don't report as a problem with the product, right? That's cool. All right. So then let's take a look at the numbers, because sometimes the numbers will tell you if they're out from what print runs they're from. So there's some of the 501s and some 601s. Looks like there's only 2 that have 601 on it. So those 2 right there may end up with something different. So let's take those out. I think everything else is the same. So what that means is sometimes, like these will be from the same print as they're going, and of course, the way they sort things, the legendaries are every 6 packs or whatever. But then they'll throw in something from a different, so maybe these will have more legendaries in them or less. Maybe you didn't get any, and now there's none in this either. But so we're going to put those 601s on the bottom. So we'll open those last. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I always wondered if you could get a bonus pack in a Trove where they accidentally feed one in there on accident, one extra one, and it looks like I managed to get one. So here we go. We'll just open up 9 packs from a Trove. So I'm going to open these fairly quickly since I'm just looking for the rares and whatnot. I've only opened up a couple of Troves and a booster box and some single packs so far. So I only have about 20 legendaries so far. I've hit the Webby Enchanted and a few epics. I don't think I have any foil legendaries yet. Let's see. Where do we want to put these a little lower? And I know we don't really care about the commons, but I like keeping everything separated so that I can put them away easier by color. All right, got the new Ursula and the Ariel, a couple of Whispers right off the bat, and performance review. All right. So how's everyone else doing on this Saturday evening? I was just on vacation all week visiting family, so I get to come home and open up some cards. Oh, look at that. Nothing but Whispers to start. We got the Robin Hood. I really like this card. And then we have the Super Rare Magicka and the Common Jetsam. Also need to collect all of these Detective Files cards, and there's 3 different backs. A blue back with 1 QR code, kind of like a greenish back, and then a double barcode. So, of course, me being completist, I need all 18 cards with all 3 backs. So I need a lot of those. So I'm hoping I get them all with my case. One of those weird collectors who gets stupid things like that. A little bit of everything. Diablo, nice card. And Daisy Duck, the Sapphire Champion, and Hudson. So if I'm trying to determine if I want to get all of at least one each of the gargoyles in foil. I haven't decided yet. I guess it'll determine if I pull a foil gargoyle. That will determine that. What is it, Goliath, the legendary? If I get one of those, I guess that'll make my decision for me. Webby. Scrooge. There we go. First legendary. And it is Hercules. I think I only have one of those so far, so that's all right. Even though it's not the best of the legendaries. And a Trust in Me foil. So that 9th pack in my Trove is going to have something amazing, right? Okay. Inscrutable Map. That's the card I got to reveal. Go watch my video. It's stupid. It's great, but it's stupid. Judy Hopps. It's ultra rare, or super rare. That means the next one's either going to be another super rare or a legendary, and it's another legendary. So this is a double legendary Trove. And it is Daisy Duck. All right. I think I only have one of those too. Maybe. Oh, yeah, only one. And Common Caw. Let me start putting the legendaries in sleeves since I'm going to be doing that later anyway. Oh, no, not those sleeves. These sleeves. Is this the right one? Yep. All right, we're over halfway now through this trove. Can it be a triple ledger? I saw someone pull, I think it was 4 legendaries and an enchanted from one trove while we were in line at downtown Disney last week for the release. He opened it while we were in line, and it's crazy. Shere Khan. The Sultan? Goofy. All right. If I don't have that already, I am always happy to get a Goofy foil. Okay, so this was the last of the 501 date code ones, so maybe we'll get something cool in those two from a different day's print run, possibly. Merlin. Penumbra. Moon Alien. Super rare. Scrooge McDuck. This card is interesting. I've in testing I played against it a little bit, and it's annoying because you challenge it and it just goes back to the player's hand and they can just replay it. And at 2 costs, they can just keep playing this and another card, especially later in the game when they have enough ink. The only way to get rid of this is with direct damage from like a Thunderbolt or a Smash or Fire the Cannons or something. Otherwise, this thing's just going to keep coming back and back and back. I don't know, looks super rare. All right. The Horned King foil. Cool. Like, death metal has come to Lorcana here. Awesome. All right. This is the 8th pack. So we're going to see if the 9th pack is the one that has anything super awesome. But for now, it's pack number 8. And we got Ichabod Crane and Magica and Common Duck. All right, bonus pack, 9th pack, and an 8-pack trove. What will be the bonus? That's going to be in a lot of steel decks. A little bit of power creep we got going on with Whispers in the Well. Hey, look, it's the map again. Mickey Mouse, Amber Champion, and Scar, and hey, look at that. It's just another super rare. That's a good enough bonus for the bonus pack. Little John, and it's a Whisper, so it has that special Whisper foiling, which is very cool. Different than the regular foiling, of course. There's the regular foiling, and the Whisper foiling has that rainbowy effect on it there. It's very cool. All right. That's the trove. So I'm going to let's just put these away because we want to keep what's here separate from what comes in the case. Let's put the 2 legendaries out. We'll keep those separate. Let's put those up. Where am I going to put these? Over here. I guess we'll keep those right up there. For now. I'll just use the rest of it for everything else. Okay, here we go. We got our case here. Cool. This is the first time I've gotten a case since, I think, set 2? Possibly. I usually just buy a couple of boxes, a few troves, do some sealed events. But there's so many good cards in Whispers in the Well. I felt like it was worth getting a case for. All right, we're going to take these out. We're going to leave them in order. I want to open them in order too. Okay. Put one there, put the rest right over here. Get ready to open. You guys wait right there. Don't fall. Okay. So again, they always have the codes on the bottom. They should always be the same when they're coming from the same case, unless, of course, they don't print one on a box, which happens sometimes. Oh, my case is from 2 different print runs. Interesting. Oh well. But everything in the box should have the same code from what's on the box. But let's just start opening stuff. So obviously I'm hoping for at least one enchanted in the case. I've been hearing, of 2 and 3 enchanted cases, no enchanted cases. So I'm hoping just to hit the average and get the 1. I always leave mine in, I don't mix mine up. I don't put them in any different order. I put them all just like they are. It's interesting. These are 3310s for the code. These are 3210s into 3310s. Interesting. I don't know what the codes mean, but usually they have the same code all in one box. It used to be a lot easier to tell what they were. The cords were shorter and they had dates on them. All right. Goes up there. So these are from the Trove, not from the case. Can we see that? Right here. Okay. I got the Bitterwood 2 location pack and Fragile as a flower. Why don't we do this different than I usually do it? Let's put the commons on the bottom row. And put these here. And then I'll put the rares up here. And then I can put all the different colors of the uncommons. Up here. That way it's easier to see them also. That might be easier. Less sorting later if all the uncommons are already separated by color. That and that and that. We got the super rare Judy. And legendary. All right. First legendary is Cinderella. There we go. We're on our way. If this is the only one I get, I'll be sad, but I'm very happy to get one. Very cool. Second pack in the box. That's still, what, $50, $60 for that one? I haven't even looked recently, but it's in demand. And every one I pull is less I have to spend or trade for. Enigmatic Inkcaster. Oh, look at that. Another legendary. Headless Horseman. All right. And a rare? Spooky Sight. Excellent. A foil of this. I know it's not an enchanted version, but foil's almost as good. Almost. 2 legendaries in 3 packs. I like it. All right. Wish I had some music, though. Won't worry about it. Worry about it later. My very low budget streams. Okay. That's new. Malicious, Mean, and Scary. Steel. Okay, that's all of the uncommon. Kristoff for the rare. Blue for the rare. And the common Inspector Tezuka. See if I can just go through all these as quick as possible. Potion of Malice. I've been trying this out in my deck. We'll see if it works. And Hans. And the rare, the Mickey Amber Champion. That's cool. I'll be keeping this. I get every foil. I try and find a foil of every Mickey. And Minnie and Donald and Goofy. And then can't hold it back anymore. This is one of the enchanteds of this card, is one of the ones I'm hoping to get. That's my chase for this set. I've already got the Webby, which was very cool. And then Nick Wilde and Higgins. Blue, Scar, Jetsam. Well, we started off good with 2 legendaries. And we're going to go for a while without, possibly. Love the new Dragonfire art. We just saw this week that they're going to make playmats of that art, which is very cool. I will be getting one of those for sure. Mini, the Horned King, and Shere Khan. Actually, yes, there you go. That's mine. Once I hit number 5, we'll talk. So far, two legendaries out of this box, and these 2 legendaries out of the Trove. I'm answering AJH. And Sudden Scare. I saw Blessed Bagpipes being played today on some green-purple lists. This thing might be something that's going to get played a lot. Being able to do a boost on a character multiple times a turn. It's going to be pretty good. Get to safety. David Xanatos. And a rare Ursula. All right, another Whisper foil with the really cool foiling. I'm definitely keeping one of every Whisper in foil. They said on stream on the Lorecast that, I think it was on the Lorecast, it might have been on the main stage when they were talking to, oh no, it was Shane on the Lorecast a couple weeks ago. The Whispers pages are only going to be in this set, so any further Whispers that they do will not have this page border on them. It's only going to be during the Whispers in the Well set. Hey, look, there's an upside down card. Well, let's just leave it like that, since that's how it came in the pack, and see what happens. I actually did get a card that actually was printed upside down once. It was a Simba from like 4 sets ago. I still have to get it graded because it's definitely one of the more interesting and rare errors. And we got the Horned King, the 2-drop, Sword of Hercules, and it was upside down. So the fun thing about these is for the 3 cards that are in the starter decks, you can get 2 different foilings for the Whispers. So this Simba has the starter deck foiling and the Whispers foiling. So you can get 2 different foils for for just those 3 characters, which I think is pretty cool if you want to collect all the different cards available. So this one has a regular card, a starter deck foil, a regular pack foil, and an enchanted. Yep, Whispers foils are pretty. I really like them. I'm really looking forward to what they do in the future to keep doing things like that. You know, who knows what? Maybe they're going to have certain cards in the Winter Spell set that have like maybe a snow effect foil on them. Something like that. Who knows? It'll be fun to see, though, what they come up with. Those packs and the starter packs, the pre-release packs that they're coming out with, they're going to have special foils promos in there, 1 of 6. Maybe those will have special all-new foiling. We got Pluto, the Steel Champion, and Goldie O'Gilt. Okay, this is the card right here. Everyone has a card that they just pull way too many of compared to everything else. And this card right here is that card for me. I already have like, I think 6 or 7 of these, where I have maybe at most 3 of anything else that's a rare. And Clawhauser in the foil. I don't need any more Goldie O'Gilts, and I'm probably going to get 10 more in this case. And there. Castle of the Horned King. Magicka. Junior Woodchuck Guidebook. This will be getting played in pretty much every Amethyst deck. So getting a foil of it, if I don't want to keep it, which I probably will, then it's definitely a good trade bait. There's a lot of players locally who foil out their decks whenever possible, so I always make sure to keep all my foils for trade, because I'll be missing something, and they'll want some foils. Oh, look, and then we get a regular one. Amber. And then the Diablo. Oh, 3rd legendary for this one. The Black Cauldron. And then for the foil, Flintheart Glomgold, or as he's known across the pond, Mac Moneysack. I prefer Mac Moneysack. It's hilarious sounding. Okay, so we are just barely halfway, and we have 3 legendaries already. So I'm hoping we can pull the average of at least 1 more, and maybe even more than that. No other foil hits other than a super rare. So I'm hoping for an epic, maybe 2. Inscrutable Map. Aladdin. Goofy. Again, always happy to pull a Goofy. And then a foil Goofy, which I already pulled one in the Trove. So now I've got 2. If I ever want to play that, I'll be able to have a playset probably. Okay. Just get through these. Sort now instead of sort later, right? Mickey Mouse, Amber Champion, Cheshire Cat. This card also saw it played today. I think we're going to see a lot of this card. This, I think, is going to be one of the top cards. Being able to just pay 2 to move damage. And you have cards that, like in a Ruby Amethyst deck, you can place a lot of damage to then move it. It's going to be pretty powerful. And in the foil, Black Heron. Okay. So there was two events today. There was the Dallas Collectors Expo. I think there's a 40-something people there, and I think Blue Green won that one. And the Encounter, I think it was, with the Forbidden Mountain streaming. I think that one was Melissa on Amethyst Steel, playing against, and what was it? Was it Blue Green also in that one? But I didn't see the result of that one. So I'll have to check Inkdex or something later and find out who won that. Get a look at some of those decks, because I'm really interested to see what those green-purple decks had in them. Okay, Spooky Sight. And Ariel. And the foil slot. Oh, we have a foil legendary. All right. Demona. Very cool. I will probably end up keeping this if I don't pull enough Demonas for a playset. If I do, this is going on the trade block. I just happened to, when I was at Downtown Disney last week, let's see, where is it? Should be right here. Last week at Downtown Disney, I pulled the Enchanted Demona out of a single-sleeved booster. I was pretty happy with that pull. That's when I was picking up the Mulan promo down at Downtown Disney. So, pretty happy with that. So this one, hopefully it goes into the trades because I know that people will want it. And I can trade it for other legendaries that I'm missing because I am going to be missing something. So that's the 4th legendary, 3 regular and 1 foil. And the first rare is Ichabod Crane. I wonder if this one's going to get played. More ramping in blue. Surprise, surprise. Goofy Emerald Champion. I really want this card to be good, but I think it's just too slow. I had it in my deck when I was testing it first, and it went from 4 to 3 to 2 to none. It's just uninkable, and it doesn't protect itself, so it immediately goes away, and then anything else that was now awarded is now... You basically have to get 2 of these out so they protect each other. But, oh well. Maybe you'll figure out a way. And, oh, look, an epic. All right. Now, which one is it? Ka. I think I already pulled a Ka. So this is my second one. I want an Elsa. I've pulled a Webby. I've pulled a Mini. But I want to pull an Elsa so I don't have to trade for it. How did I do that? What am I doing here? How are you paying attention? Rare. Megara. Castle Wyvern. Promising Lead. All right, 6 packs to go. So I've been playing with an Emerald Steel deck. I'm trying to see if I can make that work. I know a lot of people think that it's probably like tier 2, which is fine, because if it does well against tier 1 decks, then good to go, right? If everyone's playing the tier 1, play a deck that beats them. But we'll have to wait and see. I know I can do well against some decks, but others are just a little oppressive right now. So I have to make sure I can beat most of the other decks. All right. I got the rare Ursula. Super rare Simba. Brooklyn. These packs are much easier to open than some of the previous sets. Creeper? Oh, all right. 4th regular legendary for this box. And it is Shere Khan. This card is another one I am trying to make work, and I really like it. It's slow. It's on quest, but you know, I think it's going to work. I have it as 3 of right now in my Emerald Steel, which is mainly just damage matters. So I'm hoping this really works. And a rare Chief Bogo. Only one Cindy. Yeah, right. Been enjoying using him when I can use him. Yeah, exactly. When he works great. But only when he works. He sits there and you get to use him. It's awesome. Because he can banish something and set up the next one to get banished on the next turn. It's great. Play that potion to get a damage on something if there isn't already. You don't need the Philip board wipe to clear things if you manage to get him out. You have lots of options that way. Okay, and Zeus, Donald, the Ruby champion. I think this one's considered the worst of the champions, isn't it? It's nice, but too many things needed for it to really work. Yeah, John Silver for sure. Good to turn you play him. And on quest. It would be nice if you could do something like damage something on play with the Shere Khan and then quest, but we get what we can get. Fairy Godmother. Ooh, look at this. Another foil legendary. This is a good box. So we've got 4 regular and now 2 foil legendaries. And it is Daisy Duck. I'll take it. I'm not going to complain. Would have been nice if it was the other Sapphire, though, huh? One more legendary in the last 3 packs, maybe? All right, what did I do wrong? I see that red. I'm easily confused, apparently. Penumbra. Ingenious Device. And Henwen. That stats on that Penumbra are crazy for a 5-drop. And the stats on this Demona Common are crazy for a 4-drop. Oh, I love that Olaf. Sebastian. The first Sebastian since set 1. Mayor Wind Dancer. And the foiled Great Illuminary. Okay, last pack for the first box. One Terran Gwithin, and however you pronounce that right. And then we're getting Duckburg. For our first rare, Judy Hopps, and the final foil, just a common, Flotsam. Okay. So let's It's just so we don't have to keep making these stacks bigger and messing everything up. Let's put all these away for each box so they're out of the way. Let's see, uncommons there. Commons there. And then we're going to take out our legendaries. So this box was 1, 2, 3, 4 regular legendaries, 1 epic, and 2 foil legendaries. That's a good box. 6 legendaries and an epic. I will take that every time. Absolutely no problems there. That's a win. And some of these foils were pretty good, like the Spooky Sight, some of the Whispers. Excellent box. All right. Let's use this for the divider. Put the 2 foils down. And then we'll line these up. And this one's going to get pretty long, isn't it? So that's the first box on the Trove. Time for the next box. Yes, Break Boosters, it was a pretty good box. Like I said, I'm not going to complain at all for a box like that. My first box that I opened previously, not this case, but just the one single box, had 6 legendaries in it, an enchanted and an epic. And the 6 legendaries were regular. There were no foils, but it was 1 from each ink color, which I thought was also really fun. Interesting that I got 1 of each ink in 1 box. Okay, so this box was the one that didn't have a date code. And the packs, I think, should all be 3611. Again, I don't know how much that means anything, but it's always interesting to me if they change numbers in the run, like that last box did. Maybe that's why I got so many legendaries. These are all 3611 so far, though. Like, you get a new sheet of whatever printing is going on if the codes change in the middle of the box. All right, there we go. Time to start opening. I try and keep this stream at just a couple hours, so I'm trying to open these as fast as I can while still paying attention to what all of them are. What does it say right there? Commons along the bottom. And then we got Spooky Sight, Gazelle. I don't think I got a Gazelle in the last box. And then Vladimir. All right, let's see if we can get a legendary in the first 3 packs again. Watch this box have like 2 legendaries in it. I pay for the last box with this one. I hope not. Penumbra. Ursula. So be it. 2 emerald common foils so far. Aladdin, Judy, Emily. Creeper, Castle Wyvern. Putting it all together, which is the movie promo with the new promo symbol of the movie reel. And alternate art in the glitter foil coming to theaters near you. Check the website for all the different theaters that'll be at on DisneyLorcana.com. They have the list of all the theaters worldwide that it's going to be at. Do I have my 3 Shirkans? I for sure have 2. I think I might have pulled 3 total, but I definitely have 2 so far. So I'm almost there. It's really only when you get a case and have a box with 6 regular that you'll get another box with 2 or 3. Okay, well, that's good. Like I said, I haven't opened up a case of Lorcana in over a year. I last got a case in set 2. I think I got a case that I shared with someone, so I didn't actually have the whole case sometime a few sets ago, but I usually only get a couple boxes. So hopefully I'll get my 4 legendaries in this one. Cold Stone, Simba, and the Nick Wilde foil. So I'm a collector and a player. So, of course, I want to have all the shiny cards and at least one of everything. But there's limitations. I can't get everything. So for playing, I want a play set of everything, which is a little bit more attainable. And then I like to get foils of cards I like, preferably whatever enchanteds or epics I happen to pull is great. I'm getting all the epics from last set since it's the first time epics were available, and I was lucky enough to at DCA when they were doing the event, I was lucky enough to pull the iconic Mickey out of a free pack from the Bell event at DCA, which was awesome. Yeah, that was pretty good, and I don't think I don't expect to pull an iconic, but it'd be nice if I did. One of 2 for the Shirkans. Well, someone will have one for trade, and right now they're not really, like, people aren't really expecting him to do well, so they're not one of the more expensive legendaries this set, which it's crazy that there are so many good legendaries in a set. We haven't seen this many good legendaries. I don't know if we've seen them since the first chapter. Blessed Bagpipes, Lexington, Ariel, Goofy, Donald. All right. I'll be keeping that one. Well, we didn't get our legendary yet. Red, the Bitterwood. There we go. 6th pack. Hey, look, it's the second Cindy. 1 per box so far. I'm really happy with that, let me tell you. Each one of these I get is $50 I don't have to spend. And for the foil, Violet. All right, let's just put that one right there. We'll leave it that way so we know it's when we pulled this. We'll put them up there this time, so I don't have to go digging for them. If each of those other boxes has a Cinderella, I will be ecstatic that this case will have been 100% worth it. Yep, exactly. I mean, technically, just having 2 so far out of the case is kind of just worth it. With all the other stuff that I'm getting, that will end up allowing me to not have to buy so much to fill in play sets. Chief Bogo. Next Stop Olympus. Rapunzel. Three in a case, it's sealed. Yeah, I mean, you'd expect to get 2 or 3 per case, I would think. Not because you would know with only an average of 4 legendaries per box. That's 12 legendaries a case. You can't expect to get more than 1, really, if you get 1 of each. So 2 or 3, pretty good. I'm hoping to get 1 per box. Sleepy Hollow. Search for clues. Duckworth. Robin Hood. Diablo. And a super rare Potion of Malice. All right. I think I'll probably put that in my deck, since I am playing with that card right now. I might end up having to take it out being uninkable, but we shall see. Blue. Kristoff. Performance Review. I think this card might get played. Ready chosen character to draw cards equal to that character's lore. Exert chosen ready character. Chef Louis. Emily. Robot Queen. Ink Amplifier. Lady Tremaine. And a Chef Louis. Only 1 legendary so far. And we're almost halfway through the box. But it was Cindy. Malicious, mean, and scary. Daisy Duck. Luminary Tunnels. Raksha. All right. All the good stuff's going to be, all the other good stuff is going to be in the last half of the box. Trash bin's getting a little full there, packs there. Jasmine and Flynn Rider. Robot Queen. Grimorum Arcanorum. Say that 3 times fast. Judy Hopps. Ariel. Another excellent foil Whisper. One copy of the legendaries for the collection side of it. Yeah, I mean, 1 of everything to start off with is just great, you know. But as a player, I want 4 of everything in case I ever want to build a play set of anything. I have 4 of everything, except for some stuff from last set. pretty much going through all the sets so I can play any deck I want to play, especially Infinity when that comes around. Got a foil Malicious, Mean, and Scare yesterday. Only thing, hey, the foil one's nice. I want a foil one. I don't think I have a foil yet. So it'd be nice to pull the Enchanted too. Someone in line at the DCA pulled one of the Enchanteds while we were running around. Three legendaries and a foil Rapunzel. The like the common. That's no fun. Well, we still have half the box to go. Plenty of time to pull one or two other good things. Let's see. Horseman Strikes. First one I pulled so far are these. And then Enigmatic Inkcaster. And the Cauldron Born. I'm really happy to pull the foils of all of these Horned King cards because I just think they're so cool looking. The art's amazing on those. Hello, Ixia. How you doing tonight? Let's see. The next question. How far into the break? This is box number 2. I opened up the Trove and got those 2 legendaries right there. And then I opened up the first box and it was 4 regular legendaries and 2 foil legendaries. Let's see. Those are the 2 foils right there. Demona and Daisy. Got 1 epic, 4 regular, and then so far in this box, 1 Cinderella. So I've gotten 2 Cindy's out of 2 boxes, which more than okay. This box seems to be a little bit more tame compared to the last one. Horned King. Foil Mickey Mouse, the new one. That's too bad the centering's so off. I'll probably just play with that one if I'm playing a blue deck. Tinkerbell, Demona, Webby, Tinkerbell. Look, it's got the right. This would be a good pack for sealed with that, the 1-drop and the shift. The Great Illuminary, Ingenious Device, White Agony Plains. Excellent name. And an epic. All right. Aladdin. Again, the Whisper has a little bit of extra accents on it. Look at the foilings on the trailing there. That's cool. All right. Man, how crazy would a triple Cindy pack be? That would absolutely be a god pack right there, right? Current box goes right there. Okay. 9 packs left. Still only 1 legendary. We got to fix that. Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about. Here comes the triple Cindy 2 and the rare and the enchanted. I mean, it's not going to happen. but it would be fun. I'll be happy with a double legendary of any of them, really. Except maybe the Prince, right? Don't really want the Prince. Oh, super rare. So hopefully there's a legendary coming. Scrooge. There is. Second legendary. Black Cauldron. And in the foil slot, another epic. That's a 2 epic box. Ooh, all right. This is awesome. Very cool. The Horseman Strikes. That's a good pack. Not with that attitude, it won't. Yeah, okay. I don't. Is it attitude or just reality, right? But still, that was a good pack. It was close. It was a 1 legendary, 1 epic pack. We're getting like 20% of the way to the triple Cindy pack. Yeah, nice. Yes, that is a nice pack. All right, and that's one of the more expensive epics right now, right? Since it's a very usable card. All right, let's keep it up. Let's make this last half here really good on this box. Sword of Hercules. There we go. Webby. Yes, this is the second one I've pulled, maybe the third. So I'm almost got my play set. And it's just a common. Just a common. I'm doing all right. I'm pretty happy with the pulls so far. So we're on 3 legendaries, 2 epics for this box so far, with 7 packs to go. I'm hoping to keep up the heat for the entire box, or the entire case. Oh, another super rare. Potion of Malice. They almost have a playset now. Another super rare. Hans. I think I do have a playset of that now. Mrs. Beakley. 6 to go. So the other deck, I'll probably end up building. Probably build a blue steel deck after Emerald Steel. I'll probably build a Ruby Amethyst deck. Probably build a blue-green deck. Probably build Amethyst Steel. I tend not to be stuck on any one color combination, but I'm really trying to Emerald Steel to play that for a few weeks at least to try and get it to work and see if I can just hone in on one deck that I can play all the way through set champs this season. Ooh, another super rare start with Magicka. The Headless Horseman. And then in our foil slot, Bronx. One of those super rares needs to turn into a legendary in that pack after seeing it. Dragonfire. It's always getting those same cards and commons. Interesting. Trust in Me. Elisa Maza. Super rare. Cheshire Cat. All right, I'm really happy with that. Look at the foiling on the striping there. Focus, focus, focus. Can we focus? Yeah? Yes? No? Anyway, there we go. Look at the foiling. All right. Yeah. I want to play Gargoyle deck too. Yeah, I want to build some fun decks too. Gargoyle deck, Ruby Steel maybe. It's looking pretty cool. Detective deck, Princess deck, all the theme decks I want to build just to have fun playing. Because I mean that's part of the point of this game is to have fun playing, right? Not just having awesome art and shiny cards to look at, but to have fun playing a game. Shakan, Horned King, Nick Wild. Yeah, I saw it being used on the Cheshire Cat. There was a green-purple mirror match on the Dallas Collectors Expo stream earlier tonight in the top 4 battle, and they both were playing the cat and making very good use of said cat. I mean, moving the damage and then playing a go-go on the same turn, that's a good move. Just moving damage in general once per turn just for the cost of 2 ink. I mean, it's really good because previously the bell was 5 ink to move 3, and I think it was Panic or Pain, whichever one did it from a couple sets ago, cost 4 to move 2. So now you can spend 2 to move 2 damage every turn. Yeah, it's crazy. Can't hold it back anymore, so I'm closing in on a play set of those. Fairy Godmother's Wand and Minnie Mouse. Love the art. Brianna Garcia did a really good job on the art on this one. It's not super colorful, but really good use of the grays and the dark tones. Just a little splash of color. Okay, last 2 packs, and we've only got 3 legendaries, 2 epics. So again, not a horrible box. Not as good as the last one. But again, I think I'll be happy if this is my worst box. Blue. Scar. Olaf in foil. All right. This is stupid uncommons like this that make me happy because I haven't gotten the Olaf foil yet, and I collect all the Olaf cards. What box number is this? This is box number 2, the last pack from box number 2. 2 more boxes to go. I opened up the Trove as well. Got 2 legendaries out of that. The Sultan. Hey, look at that. Last pack gets a legendary as well. Ah, sad. Poor Prince Charming. Nobody wants him. Mulan foil. But I do need to get 4, so halfway to a playset there. Never had much luck with Troves. Open ours today and got the legendary Rapunzel. Hey, nice. That's a bonus. That's the one I haven't seen. I haven't seen a Rapunzel yet out of the legendaries. I did get one from my previous box, but the Troves have been hit or miss for me. I've gotten some really good pulls from Troves in the past, including way back in the first chapter. I found 7 Troves at a Target when they were just like in the first month of release, and 3 of the 7 Troves had an enchanted, including Tinkerbell and Belle. So I was really happy. I think the other one was Simba. Yeah. Ixia says, I remember the day you opened those. Yeah, I was sending pictures to Ixia and Eric in our little chat that we have, and we're like, oh, look at this. It was amazing. I jinxed myself with look, I mean, honestly though, 1 box and we get 2 epics and 4 legendaries, including what I would want. These 2 are the 2 that I want to pull right now the most. I mean, besides obviously the rarer ones like Goliath, but I already have a playset of Hades. I pulled 2 Hades in 1 Trove, and then I got one in another in my box, and then I pulled one in a loose pack at DCA last week. So I have a playset already. So I'm happy with this box. Like I said, if this is my worst box, there's going to be nothing wrong with it at all. So let's see. That can go up there with the other. And I'll just put these away somehow. There's the epics right there. I'll just leave it a mess. Why not? Okay, let's put all these away now and get ready to do the next box. That confused me. Yeah, how can you pull 3 enchanteds from Troves? I hear now that people say that opened a lot of Troves, that first chapter Troves were actually really good compared to first chapter boxes. So I think that's maybe why I got really lucky with those. But my luck has been up and down since. Like for 2 full sets, I think it was set 4 and 6 maybe, didn't pull a single enchanted out of either of those. But for like set 2, I pulled like 4, I think, including Cinderella. Okay, put the rares and foils away. Running out of room in this Trove box already. Probably got to get another one. I have one around here somewhere. Box 3. Okay, that one has a code. Let's see what the packs got for us today. So for those who have joined late, my Trove had 9 packs in it. It was crazy. I opened it up and I was counting. I'm like, what? 9? How'd that happen? Okay, these are all 35 11s. 35 11s. It looks like a 36, but it's a 35. Yep, these all look like they're from the same run. 35-11 all the way through. Okay. No shenanigans going on there. And here we go. Box 3. Oh, look at that. First pack, first card in the rare slot, legendary. We're getting a double legendary pack. Starting box 3 off right. And it's Goliath. Excellent. Second one, Rapunzel. We did just mention we hadn't gotten a Rapunzel yet, so there you go. And the foil slot, I was hoping for a legendary as well and get a triple legendary, but a rare is pretty good. And it's Can't Hold It Back Anymore, which makes it even better. Look at that. Ah. Very cool. Let's see. Let's keep them over here now that we're running out of room up there. We'll keep all the legendaries here. I love it. Double legendary pack and a foil Can't Hold It Back. Let's see if this box can keep it up. No, I'm telling you, this one right here is like my 7th one. Ichabod Crane. Yeah, Junior Woodchuck, though. I'll take it. That's a good foil. There. Trust in Me. Coldstone. Vassal. So now I have 2 Goliaths and 2 Rapunzels. What time is it for? My wife's alarm going off for something.
Nice.
We got Amethyst, Sapphire, and Emerald. Duckburg. Super rare Little John. Gwithint. Okay. Just speeding along here, getting to the good stuff. Magica. Headless Horseman. I'm pretty sure I have a playset by now. I know I pulled a foil. And the Twins. I pulled a foil. I bought some, driving back from Arizona, stopped at a few Targets and Walmarts and found a few loose packs. Unfortunately, I think the best thing I pulled was a foil Headless Horseman. I pulled 1 legendary, but it was the Prince. Not a successful stop along the way. Chief Bogo. Fairy Godmother. Elsa, which I need. I collect all frozen foils. So there we go. Got one. Yes, the Jasmine mat is very pretty. I usually put them away after I show them off for the first stream or two, but I have left this one out because it's just a really pretty mat. I like it a lot. This one I think is going to look, for those people who get their playmats customed with foiling and whatnot, I think this is going to be one that looks really good and maybe get some gold foiling on it. But it looks fine as is. 1, 2, and an enigmatic Inkcaster. Mayor Winddancer. Tinkerbell. Start off with a bang with the double legendary and then make us wait for anything else. Nope, wrong stack. Do this right. Mickey. Nick Wild. Sword of Hercules. Actually, this is my second foil of the sword. I tried playing with that one a little bit in my steel one, but it's just never managed to come up at a good time. You know, there's only so many deities out there, Maui's and Hades mainly, but just wasn't seeing it enough against those. One, Gaston. Next stop, Olympus. Daisy Duck. And a foil Mickey. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is row 4. So we are almost halfway done with the box. Let's pull another legendary in this row so that we can say we got our what we expect for half a box. The inscrutable map. Get to safety. Horned King. Oh, foil legendary. Shere Khan. All right. So there's my playset. If I want to use the foil, if I do get one more, I might still keep this foil. I like to trade my legendary foils that I'm not planning to use or keep because they are worth more and I can get more trade value out of them. But I think I'm going to be keeping this one. Well, out of order. What are you doing to me, people? Every once in a while, the commons are in a different order. Steel, malicious, mean, and scary. Aladdin. Oh, here we go. Third regular legendary. Haha. Excellent. Third Cindy in 3 boxes. Yeah. The set actually released yesterday in Targets and other big box stores, so hopefully you are able to find them if you're looking for them in the stores. They should be out there. And 3 for 3, exactly. Can't believe it. Just one more, and I got a playset out of a case. That would be incredible. And an uncommon, Flintheart Glomgold. All right, so again, halfway through the box, and I'd say this box is already worth it. So I have one more. Yeah, that's not even halfway. We got one more pack to get all the way halfway. And Grimorum Arcanorum. Hard to say. Scar. Scrooge. All right. 4 legendaries, 1 foil in the first half of the box. Ink Amplifier. Minnie Mouse. Francine. So what do you think my odds are of being able to pull an enchanted or more epics? If I get 4 Cindy's in 4, 1 in each box, I'm going to be almost okay with not getting an enchanted if I don't get one. Almost. Megara. Judy. Flotsam. I like your confidence, Ixia. 1 enchanted, 1 iconic, and 3 more epics. I'll take it. Yeah, who wouldn't? I'd be happy with 3 more epics and an enchanted, honestly. Iconics are what? 1 every 10 to 15 cases? I don't think it's... 4th box is going to have the enchanted. All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Gazelle. Robin Hood. Epic. Oh, there's one of the 3, Ixia. Megara. I already have a Megara, so hopefully someone wants to trade. All right. 9 packs to go. The right stack, middle pack has the enchanted. Is it in this box? Because that pack's already gone. Or in the middle of what's left, then we got a couple to go. Enchanted Cindy. Wouldn't that be awesome? I mean, I would love it because why would I not love to have the most expensive enchanted, right? But I really want the Frozen song, so I don't have to trade for that one. Goofy. Oh, hey. Headless Horseman. All right. And Higgins. Okay. I think we're doing good here. I think these boxes are all doing pretty good. You all right over there?
I started to trip over the corn.
All right, 5 legendaries and an epic so far, with one of the legendaries being foil. Okay, where are we? Right here. Hey, wait. Messing me up again. Sebastian. Judy Hopps. double epic box. Tinkerbell. Wow. We're just getting all the stuff. All right. ACS says one more enchanted, iconic, and one more epic till you were right. I think the epic might be the easy one to fulfill, but we'll see. You might be right except for everything except the iconic at this point. And White Agony Plains. Another legendary. Meg and Tink were epics in one box. Yeah, I got Megara in one box, and I think I got the Robin Hood in a Trove. Something like that. All right. What legendary is this? Demona. Nice. And Shanti. Foil. Okay. We're really doing good on this box here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legendaries, 1 foil, 2 epics. Crazy. And we still have 6 packs to go. Horseman Strikes. Pluto. He hurled his Thunderbolt, which I will, of course, be keeping. This will probably be going in my deck. Unless I find some epics, right? That's an epic. Yeah, that one's made into an epic. Okay. Caught on to you this time. Didn't fool me. Inscrutable Map. Creeper. Castle Wyvern. Shere Khan. Not every pack can be awesome. Olaf, Chef Louis, Emily, Shere Khan, Castle of the Horned King, Detective's Badge. Last 3. Too late. I saw this too late. Nope. Now you have to pick another one. Be funny if you were 1 pack off. Donald Duck. Mowgli. Actually, I don't have very many Mowglis. I think this might only be my second one. Got to get all 4 of those. This is a good card. No, just a super rare. Fairy Godmother. Another Whisper with all the cool foiling. I might have almost all of them in foil by now. Second to last. I did that to a streamer during set 2, called his pack that had nice. That's always fun. You're Nostradamus for a day, right? Trying to get me again with these comments out of order. Flynn with a bitter wood. Hey, look at that. 2 Mowglis, 2 packs. Ricky. And final pack in this box. Can't hold it back anymore. I think that finishes my playset. Super Rare Lady Tremaine, which I think I almost have a playset. I might need 1 more, maybe 2. And a common Big Nose. All right, let's put these away. Like I said, I'm running out of room in this Trove pot over here. I might have to... Well, we only have 1 more, so I can just put them somewhere else once I'm all done. Okay, let's put all these away. There's all the commons. Fit. Oh, barely. Uncommons. Let's just stack these up over here. Okay, this is box 3. Five regular legendaries, 1 foil legendary, and 2 epics. Foil, let's see, the epics go there. Foil goes there. And we'll just put all of these here for now. Oh, for the entire existence of the game. That is crazy to me. Crazy. I understand why you think they don't exist. They do. I mean, I'm sure you've seen them somewhere besides something you've pulled. But they do exist. Okay. Last box. Here's hoping it's been as good as the others. Check out the codes, see if we have any variances here. 3511s. Which is what they were all in the last box, all 3511s. Look, changes from 35 to 36 right there. I hope that means we get the legendaries from one run and the legendaries from the other run, instead of none of the legendaries from either run. Right? Yeah, you have to pull an enchanted someday. Someday. It's going to happen. Okay, and these are all 36s. So yeah, it changed in the middle of the box. It changed the print number. So again, let's hope for a really good packs from the 35s and the really good packs from the 36s, and let someone else have the box with all the lame ones of those. First pack. Someday I'll get fancy, and instead of having my stuff stacked up over here, I'll have like a counter on the side that lists all the, the pull rates and all that kind of stuff. But I got none of that right now. We're all low budget around here. Blue, the Horned King, and Daisy Duck. Triple rare. Opening a Trove tonight, but I think I'm probably at 5 boxes and 10 Troves and another box of loose packs. So overall, from all sets is what you're saying. 5 boxes, 10 Troves. Yeah, you'd think at some point you'd pull one, but I opened, I think, 5 boxes and 5 Troves of one set and didn't pull an Enchanted. So, oh, you got to see all the Enchanted at the 3K today. That's cool. Ones they pulled, or just that they were off? Were they like giveaways or stuff people pulled, or what? Commons out. Goldie. Aladdin. Blue. The ones they're selling, yeah. Lots of them, I bet. Kim got chills. I just love all the Daisy Ducks. You know what? For some reason, the Daisy Ducks have had some of the best art in the game. There was that Amber one. Both of the Amber ones, the one that everyone plays, and then the discard one, both have amazing art. The Daisy Ducks have been really good cards. Took me 10 boxes of set 2 to get an Enchanted. 10? Wow. I opened 8 boxes of set 2, and that's when I got 4. And the last box had the Cinderella in it. I think I got the Sisu. I can't remember the other 2 right now. What were the other ones in that? I don't remember right now. But I got 4 out of 8 boxes. Nick Wilde. Get to Safety. And Bagheera. Actually, it took me till set 3 to pull my first Enchanted. I opened 8 set 1s, 4 set 2s. Yeah, I remember that, man. It was so long. What was that first one you pulled? It was a really good one, right? I remember that, where like your dad was the one who pulled them all. Like when you shared boxes, he got all the Enchanted and you got all the everything else. You don't remember. Too long ago. Oh, until you're... Wow. That's crazy. No set 1 Enchanted until you open a Japanese one. That's wild. I am now 3 Enchanteds away from finishing my first chapter Enchanted set. I still need an Elsa, even though I have a Japanese one. I need an English one. And I need a Maui and the Sorcerer Mickey. I have the... No, I need the Emerald Mickey. I have the Amethyst one. 15 boxes of set 1, 2 to 3 Troves, and 60 to 70 loose packs from different bundle things. Yeah. That's a crazy amount to go through and not pull one. AJ, maybe I got to pull... Yeah, so I opened up a few boxes, like 4 or 5 boxes of Japanese first chapter, and I actually pulled 2 Genie Enchanteds. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't pull the other Emerald one that I needed. I pulled 2 of the Genie. But I traded Japanese for an English, so now I have my English Genie. And like I said, I'm down to the last 3 first chapter enchanteds. And then I will have every card printed for the first chapter. Sword of Hercules, and our first legendary for this box in set, let's see, in pack 4. Almost. It's a sapphire, but it's not Cinderella. Chomp. Remember, 1 enchanted, 1 iconic, 1 epic this box for the case. We'll see. Let's see what happens. We got the 1 legendary so far. Like I said, I'll be really happy with just the 1 enchanted out of that list at this point. These boxes have been so good so far. I mean, I'm happy now, honestly. Another Daisy. Yeah. And have you seen the Kim, have you seen the enchanted set champ art for the Daisy? So that card, this card here, the alternate art for this is going to be the set champ card. For this set, and it is. I love that. I really like the art on that enchanted set champ card. It's really cool. Yes, you've seen it. Good. It's amazing. Somehow, every set we say we don't know how they do it, and they do more amazing art, and they keep making the art great, and they keep making it somehow better. Because it started really good, and I mean really amazing, and it just somehow it keeps getting better. Ichabod Crane, another legendary. Demona. I'll take that, and in the foil, a rare, Get to Safety. 2 packs, 2 legendaries. Let's hope we got another one here. Right? Inscrutable, 2 inscrutable maps. Again, this is the card I got to reveal. I was very lucky to get to reveal a card this set. And I did a video, and Be Our Guest Heath from the Be Our Guest YouTube channel, which does, he does so much limited stuff for draft and sealed. Excellent videos. If you ever have to play limited, go watch his videos for that set, because he dives deep into it and gives you all kinds of tips and tricks, which cards are the best. And then my other overexerted co-host, Benny, did a little bit of the video for me. And then my old Citizens of Lorcana co-host, Jared, did a little bit of the video for me. And they all did it. In fact, Heath did it from on the other side of the world, which was really cool. But go check it out. It's fun. It's like I said, it's really dumb. I spent $5 on it. And my wife, Beth, did all of the work because she's the one who edited it. And we just goofed off and did it. And check it out. The art team never misses, unlike some other parts of the Robert team. Unlike some of the, yeah, I'm kidding. No, it's true. I mean, sometimes, you know, I think the dev team and the art team have been pretty much on point from the beginning. And there's been some turnover and some different people coming and going. And I think some of the other departments have, you know, not been up to par on the same level as the art and dev teams. And I'm just hoping that they do reach that level. And I think they'll tell you that, you know, people running the game will tell you that not everything has been a hit. There have been some misses. And I think that they learn from them and they adjust and they listen to us. There's been plenty of things that they've listened to the fans, listened to the players, listened to the collectors. And I think going forward, I think they'll just keep getting better. I mean, I hope they've shown that they have, and I just hope it just keeps on continuing. Castle of the Horned King. Scrooge McDuck. And a rare. Hey, look at that. Foil Goofy. I love it. I needed this. I have the promo from Gen Con and other conventions. Eric got me a playset of those. So if I use them, I'm using my foil playset, but this one's going into my collection. Okay. Starting in on the third row. Already at 2 legendaries. Diablo. Spooky Sight. Daisy Duck, the common. Another Daisy Duck. In foil. There are 3 daisies in this set. You got the rest of the ghost hunting team coming up behind her there. You got the Scrooge portrait up in the corner. She's got some kind of ghost hunting device. The treasure chest. We got the nephews on the picture in the back there. Excellent. Always lots of little details in the art. Right. Back to the packs. That's what we're here for. Oops. You go over here. Hey, look, another Goofy. A Creeper. Dragonfire foil. This is, if you saw the announcement this week, getting made into a playmat. She's just the coolest. Daisy is the coolest. There's so much detail in every set, but this one seems to be my favorite. Yeah, I mean, I really liked a few sets ago. Was it the set Arcasia's Island? I really liked a lot of the detail in that one. But yeah, they just keep knocking it out of the park. They're doing such a good job. Working with so many artists. And yet somehow managed to keep the consistency and the level of quality up and increasing every set. Magica, a Mickey, Della. Row 4. Do they have a Daisy playmat? If not, that would be awesome if they have. They do not. They also don't have a Goofy, which is my favorite character out of the Mickey and Friends. And we have a Donald, and we have a Mickey. I don't think we have a Minnie, so we need to get one of each of the Sensational 6. We need to get one highlighting mat for each of them. Mickey actually already has 2. So everybody needs to catch up. Malicious, mean, and scary. Ariel. Simba. Lena Saberwing. Yep. Indeed. And now, so it's become clear that the playmats, they're releasing 4 playmats next quarter. They're not tied to the Winter Spell set. They're just coming out during the Winter Spell when the Winter Spell is coming out. And so we're getting 2 playmats that will be available anywhere. We're getting the Belle Archer playmat that will be available only on Ravensburger's site online. And then we're getting the foiled iconic artwork of the Mickey and Minnie that will be available at official Disney locations, which they have not specified which ones those are. I'm expecting it to be Disney stores like in New York and London, online at Shop Disney or DisneyStore.com, whatever it is these days, and at the parks. So at pin traders inside, like off the page where Lorcana is being sold in DCA, wherever it's being sold in Disney World. I'm expecting it to be at all those locations. I don't know how rare it's going to be. A foiled playmat is not something that may be everywhere. So if you're interested in those, definitely keep an eye on when and where those get available, because I think it's going to be something a lot of people want. I know I want them. Sebastian. Goofy. Hook hand. Is this halfway through the box? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the halfway point of the box. The last box. Megara. Oh, legendary. Hercules. And super rare, the Horned King. I think that's my second or third one of those. Okay, we are now halfway through the box. We have 3 legendaries. No other hits. Epic, iconic, enchanted. According to Ixia, one of each is coming. Yeah, out of 12 packs. Is that the right stick? Yeah, okay. Ursula. Penumbra. Oh, hey, foil legendary. Hercules. All right. I think that's my playset of Hercules done. Dragonfire. This thing right here. Look at this card. What is up with this? Did they have to make this card? That thing's just like scary. Headless man horse? I don't know. It's freaky looking. Mayor Winddancer. The Bitterwood. Donald. Ghost Hunter Donald. Okay, pack, what is that? 15? Pack 15. Out of box 4 in the case. There's all the legendaries and foils and epics so far. 4 legendaries, with one of them being foil in this box so far. Castle Wyvern. Donald Duck. The Horned King. Getting close to the end here. Oop. Ingenious Device, Hans, and a rare Robin Hood Whisper with the cool. I think I already have one of these, so this is an extra. This will get. Maybe I'll use this one. Maybe I'll trade it. I'm not sure yet. Looks good though. Look at that. Okay. Mulan, Webby, Robot Queen, Kristoff, the Illuminary Tunnel, super rare, Gurgi. If you've watched The Black Cauldron, I call Gurgi the original. What was his name again? Gollum. The original Gollum, because he sounds like Gollum. So it's like, is that where they got the Gollum voice from? Sounds got that same vocal effect. Of course, Gurgi is not as gross as Gollum, right? Beast. Actually, I don't think... Is this the first beast out of all of these? That'd be crazy. Uncommons are weirdly sorted. Ink Runner. Duckburg. Magica. Fergus McDuck. Last 6 packs. A stack of detective cards are getting really big there. Hermes again. Turkey again. Oh. Again, Nana. I don't think I've seen any Nanas also. Or Plutos. Or Bellwethers. Elisa Maza. The Sultan. Peter Pan. It's enchanted because it's really holding up, right? I'm going to make you wait to the last minute. We'll see. Honestly, I'm figuring there may be an epic since there's been one epic in every box, at least. So I'm thinking there may be an epic, but we'll see about the other stuff. Don't want to get my hopes up too high, you know? Might solve a mystery. Hook Hand. Baloo. Fairy Godmother's Wand. There's the epic. Kristoff. Now, this isn't one of the expensive ones, but it is frozen, and I did want it. So I am happy with this. It was right there. Okay. 4 packs. The last one in that row of the bingo card. This one right here. What does it have? What's in it? Performance Review. Blessed Bagpipes. Zootopia. And the first of the rare slots, Judy. And the second, Minnie Mouse. And the foil, just an uncommon, Robot Queen. All right, 3 to go. If there isn't an enchanted in this case, so it goes. Be crazy that I waited till the last 3 packs if there is, though. Black Heron, Ink Runner, Bellwether. 2 Bellwethers now. I haven't seen one in any other boxes. Scrooge. There's a legendary. Webby. Yay. I think that's my playset now. Possibly. Maybe 3. And then another uncommon. Goliath. Cool. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of them foil on the legendaries and an epic. Second to last pack. Oh, boy. What will be in this pack? What will be in the last pack? Anything good? What do you think? Another legendary? Foil legendary? Enchanted? Iconic? Epic? Common? Probably a common, right? If you say common, you have like way better chance of being right than not. Okay. Let's get through all of these. Emily? Oh, super rare. That means we have a decent chance for another legendary. Holding out hope for an enchanted. 2 packs. Potion of Malice. I'm pretty sure that's a playset now. Especially if I use the foil. Oh, just another super rare. Just another super rare. Cheshire Cat. All right. I need those because I'll need a playset of those. And here we go. What is it? Just another uncommon. Even if you said common, you would have been wrong. Scuttle. Last pack. Last pack. Last pack magic. Here we go. Let's go for it. Let's hide it. Make sure we can't see it. So we're surprised. Haven't seen very many of But I'm Much Faster either, even though it's a common. Haven't been seeing many of those. I think I have a playset because of its common. I should, but it's interesting that I haven't seen very many in this. Second Pluto, maybe? Third Bellwether in this box. Really weird assortment sorting on this set. He hurled his Thunderbolt. Okay. Here we go. First rare slot. Pluto. Second rare slot. Super rare. David Xanatos. And hoping for an enchanted. Fingers crossed. Thank you. Here we go. What is it? Nope. Yet another uncommon. Hey, but at least it's a Whisper with the fancy foiling. Yeah, exactly. Dang. Oh, well. No enchanted, but come on. Look. let's put these away and then put out the stuff that we got here, because I think that this box, this case, was a good case. Yep. There we go. I think it was really good. Yeah, I did. I got plenty of good cards. I got a lot of legendaries that I'm planning to build decks with, so I don't have to go hunting them down and trading for them or buying them. I got probably finished all my play sets of rares and almost all super rares, I would expect, at this point. Lots of foils I can trade or use. All right. Let's put all these together here, and let's start out. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Foil. Demona. Goliath. Okay. That's the big deal right there. Let's see, where are the foil ones? Let's take the foil ones and put those down here. Okay. So we got it's opening is fun, right? You get the fun of opening them and you get a bunch of cards that you want. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 legendaries. 19 regular legendaries, so that's an average of just shy of 5 per box, which is above average. 1, 2, 3, 4 foil legendaries. So that's basically 1 per box, even though we got 2 in 1. That's, I don't know, that feels higher than average. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legendary or epics, which is 1.5 per box. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. This is the main thing I'm happy with. I only have to get 1 now. I have my playset of Shere Khan because I did have the other 2. Let's look and see how many other ones I had. So I'm going to take a picture of this because this is what I got out of this case. So let's take a picture of that real quick before I forget. And then here's some of the other stuff I have that I've pulled. So again, I've pulled a Demona Enchanted. Got the Hades. There's another Shere Khan. Another Hercules. Another Daisy. Yep, 2 Kaws. There's a Minnie Mouse. And then my promos I picked up. And my Webby Enchanted is actually in my deck. I'm playing it with it right now in my deck since I didn't have enough legendaries. What else did I pull? I pulled 1 of each. I think I pulled another Rapunzel. Like I said, I have a full play set of Hades. I got 1 other Webby for sure. maybe one other Shere Khan. So it looks like I'm done for Hercules, even if I pulled another one. I think I have another Headless Horseman, so I just need one more. I'm done with Daisy. Need one more Cinderella. I need two more Prince Charmings, which aren't a big deal because they're like $2 now. And I know I pulled one other Goliath at least, so I need one or two more. It's above average from what I've seen. It's one foil per 2 box. Okay, good. Great. Yeah, Goliath is hiding. Oh, yeah. Oops. So did I... Yeah, I think the Goliath is in my deck too. So did I have any other daisies? No. What other legendaries, ruby legendaries did I pull? Are they in here? Maybe they're in here. These are a bunch of my foils already. Oh, here we go. So yeah, another Rapunzel. There's the Hades playset. Oh, this one is hiding. Look at that. This one was stuck behind the Hades. So I do have a playset of Webby. And I have another Headless Horseman. There's my other Daisy. There's the other Megara, so I got two of those. I'm not doing too bad. I'm in good shape. So I need two more Rapunzels, two more Cauldrons, which aren't a big... I don't think this one is going to be a problem. I need two more Demonas. One more, since I'll use the foil if I don't find any more. I'll trade this one maybe. Done there. Done there, because I have one in my deck. This one I have my 3. So I'll need one more to have a play set. Good. Good, good. With an extra foil to keep. Put in my collection. I'm doing all right. Awesome. Let's take another picture for fun here of everything. All right, so now the question is, do I want to open this? I've already opened a couple of them, so I kind of wanted to keep them sealed, but also it's 6 first chapter packs. Who knows what's hiding in those? Yes, no, yes, no, maybe. Also, someday soon, I will be doing streams of doing the Lorcana puzzles. I'm going to do all of them someday when I have time. I have the steel and the amethyst ones from Disney California Adventure, and I'll order the other 4 from Ravensburger online at some point. I got one yes. I'll put all these away real quick while I'm waiting to see if anyone wants me to open it. I mean, I want to open it, but I also want to keep it sealed. The fact that they're still available at Costco, what is this now, 2-3 weeks after they came out, means they're not super high in demand. Collectors probably aren't super interested in more first chapter at this point, even though first chapter booster boxes are selling for $400. It's the idea of what could be in it. This one needs to be changed. Just getting all these into perfect fits instead of regular penny sleeves. So I can, because I double sleeve everything, so stuff can immediately be put into a sleeve for building a deck. I'm really happy to have 3 of these. Normally would say don't open it, but you kind of missed out with the enchanted on the case, so how much luck have that? Yeah, that is true. And I did pull this, like I said, from a lone sleeved booster at Downtown Disney, so maybe that was my luck for the set. And then this needs to go into a top loader, but I don't think I have any sitting right here. Do I? Yes. No. Maybe. I don't see any. Well, I'll grab one later. This can stay as is for now. Let's keep it safe right over here with the promos. I'll have to figure out which of these to keep for the ones that I have duplicates. I'm definitely keeping this one, so that can take out and put in a perfect fit. Okay. Might as well do this one too. So how many is this that I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus I have the Robin Hood is 8. 8 out of the 18. It's not too bad. I don't think I want to get them all. There's only a few I want out of this set more now. I'll trade. Any of them that I pull, I'll keep, but going from here on out, I'll probably just only keep a few. Wait, you know what? There's one. Found one. Okay. Now we can put those away, and this can be set up here. Okay. Well, we've had 2 yeses and 0 nos. So it's getting opened. Besides, I can use the binder to put promos in or trades. And now I'll have a 3rd promo. I can trade someone for a legendary for it, probably. The promos are definitely doing the whole Pringling thing. They're curving pretty good. You got to put them under something. This was what I got from the other 2 boxes I opened. The best stuff was a foil Dragonfire, a big Tink, and these 3 legendaries. That's what I got from the other 12 packs I opened. Fishbone, foil. That was it. We'll see what these are. Now let's see. Can I open it up and get them out without damp? Nope. Got to pull the whole thing out. Okay. First things first. Take the binder, set it aside, so it's out of the way. Take the promo. Craziest thing is the promos don't even have a sleeve or anything on them. They're just sitting in there. This one's got decently centered. That's pretty good. That's not too bad for the centering. A little bit off on the back. Let's put this one in a sleeve. Get to the packs. Me too. So here's something that I pointed out when I opened the last ones, and I think this is kind of fun. They advertise on the back of the box. You get 2 Maleficents, 2 Mickeys, 2 Elsas in the packs. That's advertised on the box. And they actually do that in every single collector set. You get 2 Maleficents, and of course it's a villain box, so the first 2 packs are Maleficent, 2 Mickeys, and 2 Elsas. And I think that's... Someone had fun programming the machine to make sure they put those in correctly. Someone had to go in and separate all the Maleficents and Mickeys and Elsa packs into separate stacks so that they could be put in there correctly. Okay. These were printed in 2/14/24. That was when they were printing for the Australian release. And they have released multiple things with those print dates over time. I think the first chapter Black Friday sets from last year had that print date. So they printed a ton in February of 24, and this is possibly the last of it. We definitely know, based on what they said in that sale a few months ago, where they sold some first chapter boosters and some Japanese and Chinese first chapters. They said that this is the last time this product will be available. And so based on that, we know that there's no more first chapter sealed booster boxes that are going to be available. But at Gen Con, they had gift sets and troves of the first chapter for, a small amount available on a couple of days. So it's interesting that they have stuff continuing. They may even have some at Gen Con next year. They'll have a few first chapter things available possibly. But here we go. 6 packs of first chapter. We'll see what happens. Seen these cards so many times. It's been, almost 2 years? It's been 2 years since this set came out, a little over 2 years. And a rare Lantern. And do it again. And the foil Maleficent. Well, at least one got a reprint. Next, pack number 2. These are not as easy to open as the Whispers and the Well packs. There you go, that was all right. Let's put these up here. Rares go up there. Foils. Captain Hook. Mickey Mouse. Super rare. Aladdin. So this one, I mean, it's nice. It's super rare, but also this was the starter deck foil. So these are everywhere. Starter deck, I think you can still find starter decks for a regular price. So that's not a very exciting foil, unfortunately. The Maleficent is, even though it's a common, because that's a really good card, and we even have that as Elsa. This does the same effect now, at the same cost in the Whispers in the Well. That card was in almost every Amethyst deck for at least a year. Lady Tremaine. Another super rare. Genie. And the foil. Jetson. Well, 0 for 3 on decent foils. 3 to go, though. I remember the first time I saw this card, it was, wow, draw card when challenged with 3 lore. Wow, crazy. And then it really only got used in the first chapter, kind of, barely. Just in time. The other genie, one of the other genies, and the foil. Moana. This is one of the best foils in the first chapter, the waves. 2 more, the Elsa packs. Does that mean anything? No. Did I wish it meant something? Yes. Smash. Okay. Rare. Musketeers Tabard. Tabard? No. Another Lantern. Getting duplicates in just 6 packs. It's a rare foil, at least. Mickey. All right. Last pack. What do you think? No chance? Little chance? Slim chance? Anything good? Not even a legendary yet? Okay, well, what? Let's get a Rapunzel so I can at least get something out of this, right? Here we go. Detective Mickey, reprinted, with new art in Whispers in the Well. Tigger, with the Tigger tag there. Pascal, Cheshire Cat. Okay. A rare. And hopefully, let's see what the next one. Only a super rare. Genie again, another duplicate. And the final foil. Uncommon. Wah, wah. Aurora. Okay. Well, it was still fun looking. Three super rares. We'll just put those with the other ones, and all these will go into bulk. All right, so thank you, everyone who stuck around and watched. And thanks for hanging out. And if you want to follow, I would appreciate it. I will be doing more streams as we go. I'll be opening stuff here and there. Doing the puzzles, maybe doing some deck building, some gameplay at some point. Hoping for an online client someday, of course. Let's see where this is where my rares and such were. Foils, rares and super rares. Let's put those with that. Got a whole new world there. Okay, commons. Not commons there. All right. So that's it. Like I said, if you want to follow, subscribe, hit those buttons, like, I'll appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for watching. For those of you stuck around, for those of you coming and going, I still appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one.